Right, hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing some more ranch simulator. I don't know what I just said, but it wasn't a very good introduction. We're doing some more ranch simulator today. Hooray, nice chill vibes. Today, I really need to get a cow. Holy moly, there are eggs everywhere. If you've never played Ranch Simulator, super fun game. You have animals, you make animal products. It's pretty well fleshed out. And yeah, I really like it. It's a really good one for when you're wanting to just, like I said, just chill out and vibe and not do anything too strenuous. So, hang on, do you guys need food? Okay, you need some in there. Just gotta feed my chickens. These are all my lovely chickens, or as we call them here in Australia, chooks. And my chooks like going into my storage shed, so we've got to turn these lights on because they will have turned off. Don't worry about the fact that they're crooked. The game is mean to me. We've done all of the wood for these various things for meat and cheeses. I don't have very good storage off here. I think I'll probably have an extension off here where we'll have some storage, but this is what we need to use today. This is our lovely cow pasture. I just need to add in a couple of things for her before we buy her. And one of the most important things we need to add is some money because I can't afford one right now. We need a normal size food trough, which will pop right here next to the granary. Some animals can use these to escape the paddock, so you gotta be careful. We need a large water bowl. So the reason we need a cow is milk is a really good way of making money, and we need more money for things because that's how life works. I do need 32 more wooden planks. However, where did I leave my saw? I think I left, did I leave it over there? Did I leave it over here? Oh no, there it is. We do need some money. However, I don't really have a reliable way of making money right now. We've got the eggs from the chickens, but they're only worth like $6 each. They're not terribly lucrative. And cutting down trees for money is not worth it. I could do some quests. I think maybe I'll have to do that because I'm desperate for money and that is the quickest way to get some. Some of the quests are pretty straightforward too. So what I might do is I might finish off these troughs. So we need 32 planks, which is 16 logs. So this shouldn't take too long because there's no point even putting a cow in there until I've got everything for it. I also don't have a well. I do have the windmill, which I would rather use for water because it autofills everything and you don't have to worry. The well, you have to use a bucket and it's so tedious winding it up and down. I really don't want to do that. So my goal for this playthrough of Ranch Simulator, since I have played it before, but I just got to the point where I was just all I was doing was making cheese, and then all I was doing was making sausages and making heaps of money. My goal for this playthrough is to make every single product. Like, I want to make everything that you can make in this game. I want to breed dairy cows. I want to breed meat cows. I want to make beef meatballs, beef sausages, chicken meatballs, can you make chicken sausages? I want to have goats. I want to have sheep. I want to do all of it. This is going to be a true self-sufficient style farm that makes everything. I want to grow all the vegetables. I want to do it all. And for that, I'm going to need a ton of money. Now, the reason I'm going for the dairy cow first is making cheese is like one of the fastest ways to make cash. It's super quick, it's very easy, and you can make heaps and heaps of money. But I'm going to immediately start by making every type of cheese. So I will be making just plain cheese, cheese with white mold, cheese with blue mold. The only thing is I won't be doing is I won't be making the cheese without egg added to it. So you can add eggs to cheese to make it worth more. And I'm not going to bother making any without that added to it because it's not a different product, it just makes it worth more. So we will do the best we can, and also I have heaps of chickens. So all right, there's our water trough done, our food trough rather, and last one, come on, there's our water trough done. All right, everything's finished there. Got a lovely warm glow coming from our little shed where we'll be processing all our products. It is late, I need to go to bed. There's not a lot I can do right now when it gets dark. Once I've got animals and have animal products being made, that'll be perfect stuff to do in the evening when it's dark. I can go into my little well-lit shed and make things, but for the moment we are stuck with this. Now, is there anything in here? There is no wild meat in here. So these all require a lot of metal, but I think before I do any of those, I'm going to pop this metal into the windmill. 150 metal is going to cost us about $1,500. Let's grab the eggs and let's pop down to the burger store and see if they're buying eggs. They haven't bought eggs from me yet. I'm on day 10 and it's never shown up. I want to keep an eye out for any wildlife. That's been a big source of my income so far, has been meat from deer and things like that. Whoa, you just missed me, All right, so this is Best Burger, and every day they will buy 3 random types of products, only animal products, and it gives you a price multiplier on them. So you can see they're not buying, oh God. So they're not buying any eggs today. They're buying pork, curd, and the heck is curd? Oh, okay, so that's cheese that hasn't been aged yet. Oh wow, so we've got to have cheese that hasn't been aged as well. Okay, so today they would buy pork, curd, or chicken sausage. I have none of those things. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have a little drive. Let's go to this. Oh, I think that's the lady with the foxes. So you can do different missions for some of the townspeople to make money. So I'm going to do that and see if we can make a little bit of cash. So let's go towards this marker. No, this is just the tower. Don't think you do anything up here. This is just a lookout. Well, let's have a look while we're here. That's what you do at a lookout. So where's my ranch? Looks like someone lives here. I can't see my ranch. I think it must be obscured by the trees and stuff. But yeah, you can see these houses. You can do missions for these people. So let's go to one of them. I forgot that this was only the lookout. I don't know my way around the map that well, only to the places that I go to regularly. Let's go to this one. Wish we had a mini map. That would be oh, hello. So you can shoot the bears and you can have bear meat. Helps if you have some bullets in your gun. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Nothing personal. I just need your meat. So sometimes the burger store does buy what they call wild meat, which is meat from any of these wild animals, and they pay quite a lot for it. That'll be a couple of $100 worth of meat right there. I'm just absolutely soaking in playing Ranch Sim again. I have missed it. I didn't realize how much I'd missed it. Oh, there it is. So this guy, oh, you're not the one who wants the fuel. Oh, no, I think you're the one who wants the planks for the barn. Sup? What an entrance. Hey, mate. What's up? You don't want the fuel trailer, do you? Deconstruction? I can do that. Yep, absolutely. I'm going to go demolish the barn. That's a lovely, easy one. I like this one. I like how this one just disappears too. It doesn't fall down on you. I think he gives you quite a lot for this too, just for 5 minutes of demolishing something. Because I remember being like happy that he gave me a lot for the demolishing of the barn, and then he gives you hardly anything for like one of the other things. I've demolished the barn. $400. Nice. Now, the Treasures of the Ancients one is you have to collect a bunch of things. Under construction, I'm pretty sure he wants like 200 planks or something, which I really don't want to do. Sure. 64 planks. Okay. I know he doesn't pay you what the planks are really worth, so you don't want to do those. Like as far as you don't want to buy them, I should say. 64 planks is an awful lot, sir. And the fuel trailer from the gas station one is a bit of a nightmare because when you tow it with this, it's extremely difficult to control. It's easier if you have one of the cars, but yeah. So I need $750 for a cow. I have 546. I feel like a kid running around mowing lawns, like to buy a new bike or something. We'll get the trailer. You got to tow it so carefully, it jackknifes so easy. Well, while I'm there, I need to fill up my jerry can anyway, so why not? Dear, don't spook, please. Don't spook, don't spook. Nice. Oh, another one. Ah, where are you, you jerk? Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I've got to get up on my car. Can he get up here? No, he can't. Well, 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 haven't you done yourself a disservice? That's what you get, stupid wolf. Come back here, you. Nice. Sorry, just taking a detour for some meat here. How dare he do that to me? Stupid wolf, come bite my butt. Oh, there's some nice wild meat for whenever the shop wants some wild meat. All right, let's hook up this trailer. This is not a fun time. Why would you put it behind the picnic tables like that? Let's get this trailer and very carefully try not to crash it. If you overcorrect with this, it's a nightmare. Okay, take it easy, nice and slow. We're going to take our time because driving slower will cost me much less time than getting this thing stuck will cost me. Now, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to unhitch it and I'm going to go and get those planks and then we'll come back and get it and take both to him. Otherwise, I'm driving all the way up there with the trailer and then I'll have to come all the way back for the planks. It's already 2:30 p.m. Better hurry. All right, so he wants 64 planks. That shouldn't take too long. That's only what, 32 logs? I believe he doesn't give you the value of it, or it's not much more, because if you sold 64 planks to the store, you would get $128. And I think he only gives you like 100, or maybe he gives you like $200. But hopefully whatever he gives me will be enough to get a cow and some feed and a milk can, because milking the cows is so annoying. I'll need a bucket as well. I need a cooker as well. You know what? I'm just thinking of more and more things that I need. Let's stop thinking about what we need and just do these planks. Hold please while I do these logs. All right, there we go. We got all the planks that he wants. Let's go grab that trailer. It is nearly 7 p.m. It will get dark very suddenly, very soon. Hello, friend. Nice. I'm getting pretty good with this revolver. Gosh, how much wild meat did we get today then? Which is in there? 15? Excuse me, I need to get to that. If you could just hop out the way. Oh, wow. That was something. Goodness me, what is happening with the physics in this game? Well, I got it out of the way of all that traffic. Yep, off you go. They're not messing with me. They saw what I just did to that car. All right, hurry up, old lady. Let's take this trailer to old mate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta be real careful with this thing. And that hopefully should be enough money then for me to get my cow. I will have to lead her home because I do not have a vehicle that will accommodate her. All right, buddy. Here's your trailer. I've brought the trailer. Very nice, 120. I've brought the building materials, 250. Okay, it's not this one that was the thing with the planks. All right, so now I have $883. So I can get a cow. However, I don't know if I would have enough to get like the cow, the milking pail, and the milk can. Hopefully in the morning, the burger place will want wild meat or eggs. And then I should be able to get everything I need to get our cow. I really would like to be able to get like the cooker and everything so that I can at least make some cheese. I don't have the money though to get the metal for the cheese cupboards, but I could do it in my house. I really only need a pan because I do have a cooker in my house already. So we could do it that way. We'll do small scale first. So really I only need like the cow and a pan and the milking pail and the can. And then I could make some cheese. It's nearly 10 p.m. So let's go to bed. How is it lighter at 10 p.m. than it was at 7 yesterday? All right, sleep again. So here we already have a cooker and we already have space in here to do quite a lot of cheese. So I might have to use that before we can actually get the big setup going. Let's take the eggs. Did not all of you lay eggs or something? Or are you laying eggs somewhere I can't get to them? Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs here. And I have 6 chickens. Wait, why can't I pick it up? Is this full? We have 40 eggs. God, I hope they want eggs today. That is $240 if I just sell them to the store, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, please, Best Burger. Please take eggs. You haven't taken them for 10 days. You can take them today, surely. Or at least the wild meat. I'm gonna have to buy another basket. They want eggs! Yes, finally. $456 for all those eggs. Wow. All right, we're gonna be able to get everything I want for the cow. Nice. Unfortunately, not the wild meat as well, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Also, they want milk today, and I'm not gonna have milk today, which is a real bummer. Hello there. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, the next time the burger place wants wild meat, I'm gonna make so much money. I should get some mold as well. If I get mold for the cheese, I can get so much more for it. All right, so I want a dairy cow. Dairy cows are not this color. That's a beef cow color. I like the white ones, but they're kind of ugly. These ones look like jerseys, so I'm gonna get one of those. We got 650 for a cow. I thought it was 750. We need a milk can. We need a pan. Do we need an ear tag for her? Should I waste money on ear tags? I'm not gonna waste it. Blue mold and white mold. I'm getting very close to all I can get here. 12, 14. No, I'm not gonna be able to do all of this because I need wheat as well. 13.64. Oh, I'm a little short. I mean, I'm very short. I'm only 5'3". All right, well, we'll just get the blue mold then because that will enable me to make the most valuable cheese. All right, now that's a lot of stuff. Transport animals in a car, C car's capacity. I know I can't transport her in this. Sorry, love, we got to walk home in the rain. I'll come back and pick up all this stuff after I've got you home. So this is the worst part, is if you have a car, you can put them in the back. You can't put them back in the back of that. You can only put chickens in that. I don't think you can put, I don't think you can even put sheep or goats in it. You can only put chickens in. So we're going to take her down the shortcut, down the hill. Come on. I shall call you Daisy. I like cows. They're funny, they're cute, their milk is delicious, their meat is delicious. What isn't there to love? All right, this isn't going to be fun, Daisy, but we got to pop down this hill, okay? Oh, don't freak out, Daisy. You didn't see that. It's fine. Come here. Let's go. Don't worry, Daisy. That won't happen to you. You're not a meat cow. You are here to provide milk. If you could just walk past the corpse, that'd be fine. Don't freak out. It's not going to be you, I promise. Good, Moo. Come on. We're nearly home, Daisy. You don't actually have a shelter in your little field. I feel kind of bad about that. Just through these trees. I mean, you're not going to be any better off in there in the open than you are out here, but I'm sorry, I didn't think it through. And then I've got to run all the way back and grab my car and all the other stuff, and then I'll bring you back some food, okay? So all that money is gone now, but we have Daisy and we have blue mold, so we will be able to make very valuable cheese. Look, see? And it's stopped raining just in time for you to go into the paddock. Nice, come on. And this is your new home. All right, I'll be back to give you some... No. Over here. I'll be back to give you some food and water. I just have to go and get it. Actually, I can give you water right now. Just give you a little water. I'll be right back. I just have to go and run and get my car and all the feed, and then I'll feed you. Well, that took half the day. By the time I get back, I might be able to milk her. I don't know if you can milk them on the first day. Oh yeah, and I better grab this on the way back too. More wild meat. God, I hope they want it tomorrow because I'd like to buy some other things. Well, am I going to be able to fit all this on here? So we've got enough feed here to fill Daisy's food trough and the chickens for a couple of days. I really don't want to have to come back. Please don't make me come back. Gonna have to be a bit of Tetris here, I think. Oh boy. There we are. Perfect. Now we'll go grab that deer and then head home and fill the feed troughs and everything else. Hey, get back here. Very good. Hi, Daisy. I got some food for you. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3 bags. That should last you a while. All right, do either of these need feed in them? No and no. You don't want to fill them until they're empty because it takes a whole bag no matter how much is in there. Like if it's only half empty and you put a bag in, it takes the entire bag of 7. So, hey love, do you have to stand by the gate so I can't get in without letting you out? No. Oh, I can use a wooden pail to milk you. I didn't even know that. Need to collect your eggs. Where's it? Well, we've got 1 egg here. I don't know if we'll get enough today to make any cheese. Now, I don't know if I can milk her yet. We'll see. Yeah, no milk. Dairy cows can be milked at 10 and 16. 10 units of milk per milking. Okay, so we need to wait a little longer. All right, you just stand there until 4 o'clock and I'll be right back. Where's all your eggs from today? Every day at 6. Oh, okay. You're at 16 as well. Okay. I have 2 hands. Why can't I carry 2 things? All right, so we'll pop the blue mold in here. So you add this to the milk and it makes it worth a lot more. I have no light in this bit. So she will give enough milk for me to make 1 batch of cheese today, I think. Or is it 14 for 1 batch of cheese? I can't remember. So you can fit 2 pots on this stove. She will only give enough for me to do 1, or not per day, per milking, I should say. Okay, so she should make enough for 2 batches of cheese a day, which will be like $400, I think. Like I could make some of her milk into just like the normal cheese or the white mold cheese and hope that Best Burger wants that, but blue mold cheese is going to be worth more than multiplied white mold or plain cheese, so it's not really worth it. So I'm going to need you guys to lay eggs because I'm going to need it for cheese. So the best one you can make is the blue mold cheese with egg, and watch me mess up the first time I do it because I'll forget which buttons to press. And this is where I'm going to have cookers set up for making cheese when I have more cows. All right, Daisy, are you going to have any milk for me today? She's been waiting here for like 2 hours. God, they're so ugly when they're young. They get a lot cuter. All right, let's see if she's got any. Hey, she does. Can't remember how many times you do this. Okay, there we go. All right, she's done. There's 7. Now, I do know that when you milk them that way into the bucket, it wastes some of the milk because they give like 10, I think. Let me check. 10.7 units will be wasted. So you really you shouldn't do what I just did, basically. All right, let's take this milk. Need to collect the eggs. Egg, 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 egg. Pop those in here. We put milk in here, and that's all of her milk for the day. We take an egg, put that in there, take the mold, put that in there, and then we cook. Doesn't take very long to cook. Take the product. This is the curd. So this is what you can actually just sell as well. And then we pop it on one of these shelves and it will age. And obviously the higher the quality it is, the slower it ages. How much money do I have now? I have $100. So we can repeat all that in the morning. And the aging time like this goes by real time passing. Time only passes while you're actively running around doing stuff. If you're sleeping, time doesn't pass on the things that you're curing. So it is best to keep going and not go to bed early. It is only 5:30. Is that a deer? No, I'm hallucinating. It's kind of sad that you can't just build shelters for your animals. I guess we'll cut down some trees. I guess I could put in some saplings. Although I might not make any money for a few days, so I probably should be careful about it. Let's go check on that cheese, and now I can tell you how long it's gonna take me. 7%. Okay, I can't remember how much it ages, how quickly it ages. Let's have a look. Let's look at cheese. I can't see if there's any sort of guidelines of how long it is, of like how many % per hour. Wait, how have I used so much fuel? Goodness, we're going through the fuel like crazy. I said I didn't want to cut down so many trees, but I don't think I actually have a choice. So now we have the cow. What am I saving for next? I would say probably another cow. It's probably the best investment, and I don't really want to have to walk at home, so maybe a vehicle. Pickup truck, $1,600, which can hold 2 large animals. The truck can hold 4 large animals, and that's $2,500. So it's like, do I spend $1,600 on the pickup truck that can carry 2, or do I just go all the way to $2,500 and get the truck that can carry 4? Although, how often am I going to be buying 4 animals? To be fair, I don't. It's not only about the capacity of it to carry the animals, though. It's about how much products, like about how much stuff I'll be having to buy anyway. quantities of all sorts of things. Like you just saw how annoying it was trying to load the UTV up with the amount of stuff that I had. All right, I'm going to keep cutting wood now until the day ends. I can't remember what time it ends. I think it's 2 a.m. It's either 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. But stuff stops aging at that point, I believe. And I want to see if it does. I'm just speculating. I shouldn't be saying all this, but I'm just speculating. Or is it midnight that it stops? It might be midnight. We'll see. All right, it is 9 p.m. Making planks is usually just something you'll find yourself doing at the end of every day if you're building a lot. You can get oil and stuff, but I'm not quite interested in that. I know that I said I would do every product. Maybe I'll do the oil rig thing. It just seems so weird. It's not, I don't, but that to me seems a silly thing to have as part of a ranch simulator game. Like this is about crops and animals. I'm not harvesting oil. I'm harvesting plants and animals. We should probably get pigs. They're a really good money maker. They breed so fast though. You very quickly end up with way too much. Although if we just get one sow and one boar, I mean, I am going to have to get pigs at some point, so I might as well get them, I guess. So maybe we'll work on getting one more cow and then pigs. But I want to get the auto milker thing first so that I'm not having to use the bucket because that's very annoying. And with the milker, you just put the milk can on it. It's nearly 10 p.m. What time did it say for the milking? 10 a.m. and then 4 p.m. I often feel like with games like this, I need to make myself up a cheat sheet that shows things like that. Okay, well, this happens at this time of day and, you know, something that I can just quick reference. Usually I have like a wiki pulled up. Like for the moment, I have the Ranch Simulator wiki pulled up, but you know, that doesn't have all the information on it and you have to wade through pages. Like every time I want to check what time milking is, I have to go to the cow page and scroll down and find it. I don't like the fact that you can't make shelters for your animals. I mean, you technically could, but it has to be like a foundation up off the ground that they have to like climb stairs to get into. I mean, the chickens get shelter. I suppose I should think about sheep as well. I haven't had them yet. They're something fairly new, so let's pull up cows again. Dairy cows. Milk twice a day, can be milked for 10.7. How much can the milk can hold? 42? So hang on. So then that wouldn't even, if it's 10.7 per cow, then 4 units in that would be 42.8. So you would lose a bit if you did 4 milkings, like if you milked 4 cows. If you milked 4 cows into a can, you would lose a little bit of the milk, but you could do 6 servings of cheese from 1 can. I think we'll aim to have 4 cows. Let's just focus on the dairy cows today. That's a lot of feed I'm gonna have to do. I probably should get the silo and the windmill. So we need 1,500 to do the windmill. And what do I need for the silo? 1,250 plus concrete, which I think is like another 200. So we need about 3,000 just to build the 2 of those, but I need the car as well. The quicker I get more cows, the quicker I can make more milk and make more money, but I will have to walk them home. So it would make more sense to get that $1,500 car, or that $1,600 car, I guess. How's this cheese looking? It's at 36%, 4 minutes past midnight and it's still going. Let's see if that goes any further than 36%. Wait, where's the rest of the chickens? What are you all doing out here? Go inside. I think the chickens are getting stuck on just everything. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. and it's still going. Is this still at, I'm assuming this is still, this would still be aging. Yep, it's at 43% now. Yeah, what I'm really interested in is seeing if that cheese continues to age after the time has stopped for the night. I don't think it does. I know it stops at some point. Time goes too fast. You can adjust the length of the day. Can you do it once you've already started the game? Sure can. Nighttime hours in minutes. That's interesting. So does that mean the time would go slower if you change those? Because how do you make the day shorter? Yeah, if you make the day like take way many more minutes, like if we go like this, what can we take it up to? 60 minutes? But if you make the day longer and the night shorter, how does that work? So really, once you've got products going, you want to use every hour of the day. Like even these nighttime hours, you want to use for processing and stuff so that all of your stuff that's aging, if you want like the maximum money and maximum efficiency, you need to use every waking hour. I don't know what time, maybe it is 4 a.m. That's really interesting. Okay, it's 2:55 a.m. That's at 50%. Why does it say 50%, 100%? Oh, 50 out of 100? Well, obviously, why would you have that on there? Why would you say 50% out of 100%? The out of 100% is implied by the percent. And it's not like it can go over 100. It's not like it can overage. It is still 3 a.m. It's past 3 a.m. That's so weird. I know it stops. Is it 4 a.m. that it stops? I know it does. It stops at some point because I've had it stop before. Unless we're just going to go through into the next day and I'm just going to not sleep. I mean, that's fine. I do that all the time. That's nothing unusual for me. Well, okay, that's not true. I do end up then sleeping the next day. Well, I guess we'll find out in a few moments when it gets to 4 a.m. It's nice and light outside though. Where's the moon? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's still moving. I'm getting a little concerned that it's just gonna go straight through. Did they change something? I know a lot of people exploit with games that do that, that pause in the middle of the night, but I was so sure that this stopped at some point. All right, it's 4 a.m. It's 4:01. Uh-oh. Does it just go all the way through now? Maybe it'll stop at 5 a.m. or maybe it just goes all the way through now. Oh my God, it's still going past 5. All right. Does it just go right through? It must just go right through the night. Yeah, I thought it used to, I could have sworn that it used to stop. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just work through the night and not sleep. I mean, that does mean that you're not saving, so probably should change the autosave frequency to 10 minutes. You can just go in and save at any point. I guess it just doesn't stop. We just don't have to sleep. That's neat. I'm kind of tempted to sleep anyway to get through to 8 a.m. so that I can milk my cow sooner, but whatever. I don't have anything to do. Is it going to get light now? Because it's nearly 6 a.m. I need like a wood storage shed. Where am I going to? I think I might put that next to my house. Let's get ready to build a wood sort of shed because I want to be able to store all these planks. Might not be wood, it might be everything, but we'll see. Excuse me, why not? Oh, there's eggs here. What the heck? Why is there an egg all the way over here? What chicken came all the way over here? I need lights. Yep, just goes all the way through to the next day. Okay, that's nice. That's more realistic. Stops you from being cheeky and doing what you do in Schedule 1 and just using that time to do stuff. I'm just giving myself a bit of a project that I can work on when there's nothing else to do. So this will just be an open front woodshed. Gathering wood is just such a good thing you can do with your spare time in this game because not only will you need a lot of it for a very long time as you're actively building, which I will be for a while, but even if you don't need it, you can sell it. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but let's go pop that into woodshed foundations. Stairs. Nice. All right, let's have a look at this cheese because it's probably getting close to done. 83%. Nice. I could walk one more cow home. If I do that, it'll save me the $1,600 of getting a new vehicle, but it's so tedious. I hate it. It takes like half a day to walk one home. Probably makes more sense to invest in these, in the windmill and the granary, because that'll solve the problem of me having to constantly fetch water and food. Let's milk. Excuse me, why did it throw me out of the paddock? And then we grab this and we tip it in here. And then we need a milker again, and I don't know how many more we get out of that. I think it's like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, 7. This is why the milking machine is better, because you don't have to stuff around like that. There we go, 10.8. Thank you for the milk. I'm gonna make some cheese. All right, milk, egg, mold. I guess we need to check how this has got. Why do I look so old? What the heck? How old I look? What happened to my face? Ew. Is this done yet? 91%. Okay, we'll wait till that's done and then we can pop down to Best Burger. Maybe we'll be really lucky. Maybe they'll want wild meat and blue cheese. All right, that's done. Pop that in there. We do need to remember that we want to buy mold as well. I'll take the eggs just in case, maybe, or maybe I should just keep eggs now. Oh, I just remembered because we found that random egg over next to the house and it was like the day before that I said why there are only 5 eggs in here. That's where the 6th one was. Yeah, I might just keep eggs. So, plan for today. Take that cheese down to Best Burger and hope that they're buying, and the wild meat. And then, do I need to get anything today? The milking machine is like $750. It's convenient, but that's a lot. I'd rather buy another cow. I think we'll get 2 wheels of cheese out of Daisy per day, so we should get another one, another cow. I'm not going to make enough today to buy one, unless Best Burger is buying wild meat. In which case, I definitely should have enough for another cow. I wish you could get rid of this. I don't care about my ranch having a sign with a name on it. All right, let's go grab this cheese. I will probably sell it even if Best Burger doesn't want it because it is worth a lot. But if Best Burger would buy it, that would be brilliant because it would be so much money. I'm not going to sell the milk because I'm trying to maximize profits at the moment. So I know I could have put that in the cooler, by the way. I also need to get some fuel. I didn't bring the jerry can, but I should buy a fuel trailer. No, those are expensive and they're expensive to fill. Please be buying blue mold. Oh, they're buying blue mold cheese. Let's go. 227. Wait, what's the normal price for it? Because I thought it was like that much without the multiplier. Cow milk, egg, blue. Okay, no, the normal price for cow's milk with egg is $175. So 227 is good. All right, cool. So I can sell that. I could sell the wild meat for 315 and then I would have not quite enough to buy another cow. We're not buying anything today. Oh, that was awesome. I wish I had more. That other one isn't going to be finished by the end of the day either. Well, it's nearly milking time again. We can milk and make some more cheese. All right, well, I guess I'm just cutting down trees today and finishing the woodshed. All right, I'm just going to keep chopping wood until milking time. All right, we got to go milk Hi, Daisy. Milking time. Leave this in here. Clean up that. Any more? How's your food and water looking? 19 and 20. Oh, thank you. Now I can make 2 batches of cheese with this. That in there. An egg. Mold. And cook. And while that happens, I'm going to go collect the eggs. Hey, ladies. Might be time to get you a gentleman friend, hey? So that we can get more chickens happening. All right, that one will be finished cooking. Now we can do the second now we can do the second batch. All right, done. Put that in here. That one's at 34%, so that'll be done tomorrow. Milk, egg, mold, done. All right, I think maybe I'll buy some saplings. Maybe just like $100 worth, maybe just 10 of them. How much have I got? I've got $327. All right, what I'll do is we'll put this curd away. There we go. And I'm gonna drive up to, I don't think you can get them from the general store. Do I need gas though? All right, yeah, we need to fill up the car and we need to fill up the jerry can. Go to the gas station and I think you can get saplings. You get saplings either at the, it might be the hardware store. I'll check the hardware store first because it's closer and then we'll go get gas. I know I can get the shovel here at least. All right, where's the shovel? That. Now, can I get trees here? I don't think I can. Ooh, fireworks. I don't need those. We'll go up to the general store then. Hopefully they're open. Oh, I didn't do the checkout. Idiot. $50 for a shovel. My goodness. And this isn't an item that you put in the car. It just equips. I hope the general store will still be open. It's 6:30. They might not be. If they're not, I'll have to get trees tomorrow. Now, 1 second. I just have to fix my car. Oh, no, it's okay. It fixed itself. Never mind. Oopsie. God, I'm a menace. I swear I can drive slightly better than this in reality. All right, looks like they're still open. Nice. Let's see. Tree seedling. We're gonna get 10 of those. Oh, they're so annoying. All right, we're gonna try and stack these in the car. That one isn't actually in there. It looks like it is, but I promise you it's not. At least these don't demand like perfect clearance. You can just chuck them in all on top of each other and they don't care. Raining again. All right, let's go home and plant these and then keep cutting some wood for that woodshed. All right, so we're gonna use these fields, if it will let me, as a tree plantation. Now, let's see if it will. Don't think it will. Yep, it won't let me plant on there. Well, then I guess I'll use this area. Oh, it's immediately getting dark. Okay. Oh God, the light in this is horrible. Where was that spot that I just dug? Oh my God, I cannot see. There it is. Can I see better with or without that? Can I turn up my brightness, please? I've turned up the gamma because I can't turn up the actual brightness. It looks horrible, but I can see what I'm doing at least. All right, we're gonna plant all these saplings. I wish it would let me plant them on those fields. I'm so sad that it didn't. So now it's got to just sit there like a big bare section. This won't be a good spot for any tree plantation to stay either because it's probably going to be a spot where I want to store machinery and things when I do have crops. All right, so this is what it looks like. Let's turn the gamma back down. I think it was on 1.8 before. I'm gonna put it on 2. How does that look? That looks okay. Oh, I forgot to go to the gas station. I wonder if I can still go because it's a self-service one. So wouldn't it be open like all the time? Seems to be open. Yep. All right, let's get some of these walls done. I don't want to cut any more trees down. I might sleep. Why is it lighter after midnight than it was at 6 p.m? All right, I guess we're cutting wood for the next 6 hours. So much money do I have now? $130. Okay. Well, I'll cut up this wood and then we won't have any more until those saplings have grown. They're already growing. Look at this. What did it say? 29%? Wow, they're a third grown already? Nice. I want the lawnmower. Oh, well, I'm just going to stand here for the next several hours and do this. Not real life hours. Oh my God. Next along here will be a greenhouse. So we'll have the woodshed and then we'll have a greenhouse there and that's where I'm going to grow everything. I got to figure out how many different crops there are and maybe I'll have like one garden bed of each crop. Well, they're not crops, are they? I should say I'll find out. I'll add up how many different vegetables there are and fruits and maybe I'll have one garden bed of each because any more than that's probably going to be too many. This will finish off the woodshed, but it won't finish off any racks for wood. So you can have like log racks and plank racks. Why is it getting darker again? It's 3 a.m. There's clouds coming in. It's not going to rain again, is it? How are these trees going? Nearly halfway there, 44%. I only planted them a few hours ago. I thought they grew slower than that. Well, after this lot of logs, I won't cut down any more of the native trees. We will purely rely on the saplings because I don't need any more space right now, and I don't want to cut any more down. I'm almost certain that at least one sapling falls from every one of those trees when you cut them down, and I'm really hoping that I'm remembering that correctly because I don't want to have to keep buying saplings. Nearly done, just a few more to go. I need something to keep me busy in the evenings anyway because of the aging of the cheese. Last log. Right, and now I'm going to take this and put it here for when we cut down those ones. Hopefully this will be enough to finish the woodshed. Finish the walls. and finish the roof. Although the roof takes quite a bit, I think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish the roof with this wood. No, we're definitely not going to finish the roof with this. Do a fair bit of it. All right, it's partly done. About half of it. Not bad. Let's go check on the cheese. Not that it really matters because it'll be what it'll be. What do we got? 63%, 99%, 65%. It's so tempting to only sell to the store when they want the blue cheese, but there's so many products that you could skip selling to them. Like if you've got blue cheese and you're waiting to sell it to the burger place, you could wait like a week and it might never come up. All right, we'll put it in the cooler. There we go. And now it's 6 a.m. and there's nothing more I can really do right now. Look, it's nearly done. 61%. I don't know what time Best Burger opens, but we're going to find out. I love the fact I just don't sleep now. If they are taking blue cheese, then that'll be good because I have 2 more that'll probably finish today. I doubt they will though, because that would be 2 days in a row. That would be very unusual, but they might at least take the wild meat, which would be enough to enable me to get another cow. Oh, they still want the blue mold? Wait, is it because it hasn't changed yet? Because of the time of day? Well, we'll quickly sell this one just in case it's because that's the same stuff as yesterday, so I guess it must change. Let's see if it changes at like 7 or 8 a.m. because that'll be good to know. I assumed it would change at midnight. Every day at 8 o'clock. Reset at 8. They do also change like if you save the game and then go back into it, but I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't say it's a cheat, but it's close. It'd be good to see what it changes to. It might change to wild meat. Fingers crossed. It'd be good if it does. All right, it's about to hit 8 a.m. Oh, it didn't change. Interesting. That's so strange. Is it because I'm standing here? It's funny because I've just seen one that says it's a beginner tips and tricks. The burger menu screen can be changed by reloading. It's like, that's not a tip or a trick. That's just a cheat. That's just an exploit. That's not a tip and a trick. A tip, I guess it is a trick, but it's not like a tip. It's how to use a game glitch / bug / feature to your advantage. All right, well, I guess we can bring back some more blue cheese when there is some. I'm gonna need to buy some more mold. I've just realized. Because I think I only have 1 or 2 left. 1 or 2 servings in there. I only have 1. Okay. 80%, 78%. Okay, so we'll have those 2 after milking. What are my trees at? 78. Nice. Hi, Daisy. It's nearly milking time. All right, Daisy. Milking time. Why does it always put me out on the side between her and the fence? Every time. I guess because that's the side I'm milking from. All right, there's all our milk into the can. That's only enough for 1 batch of cheese this morning. I also hate the fact that with the animals pathfinding in this, they instantly head towards any open gate. I mean, that's probably pretty realistic for animals, to be fair. We need some blue mold because that's it. It's all gone. We got here 87, 90%. I think I would like to build the silo first. Water is a pain, but the food is even more of a pain because like enough water for everyone, I could just buy like 1 or 2 water drums, but enough feed for everyone, I need like 4 bags of grain. I know it needs 50 concrete and I think it's 125 metal. Yep, 125 metal and 50 concrete. So that'd be 1,250 for the metal and then it's another 250. So it'd be $1,500 to do the silo. What are these at? 92%. Go clean up the chicken coop, I guess. Not that there's any consequences for not cleaning up the chicken coop. You guys just all standing here? Do you not go outside anymore? I mean, I'm not complaining. If I could sell all the wild meat and all the blue cheese, that'd be brill. I'm literally just waiting for cheese to finish so I can go and sell it and spend some money. 95, 93, come on. I'm seeing much fewer animals that I can shoot recently for some weird reason. 99%, come on, hurry up. All right, that one's done. Hopefully Best Burger hasn't changed its foods now. It didn't change at 8 a.m, so I don't know. Also, I love the fact that you fit like this giant wheel of cheese into that cooler. Doesn't seem right. Come on, hurry up with the last 1%. Come on, thank you. You're like, look at the size of this wheel of cheese that I'm holding. Look at the size of the cooler. How are we fitting 1 into there, let alone 2 and 21 chunks of meat? All right, let's go see. Hopefully it hasn't changed from the blue cheese. And if it has, hopefully it's changed to wild meat. What does this sign even say? Public hunting season, please use caution, stay on trails. Let's see if they still want this blue cheese. Ah, it has changed. When did it change? Interesting. Okay, so I can't sell anything today then. All right, well, I gotta go get some more blue cheese mold at least so that we can make more this afternoon. Hello, lovely weather we're having. Oh, I do have enough to do white mold and blue mold. I'll get both because then we've got 2 options that we can sell at the store because we need to be making both just so that if that store wants any mold cheese, we have it. There goes all my money though. It's time to cut these trees down too. It's only 2 hours till the next milking, so let's put this mold away. White mold cheese is quicker to age as well. All right, let's see what these trees are at. These look like they're done. 100%? Nice. Okay. We got 2 saplings from it. 1, 2, 3, 5 logs. Nice. And then we'll replant 1 sapling in your place. Whoa, that one dropped 3 saplings. Nice. Give me that one. Give me the sapling. Thank you. Chop this one. Oh, the rain's stopping. That was nice. Dig some holes, plant some saplings. Want these turning over as quickly as possible. We need a bunch of wood, and I've got nothing else to do until milking time. Gosh, most of them are dropping too. This is great. I really wish it had let me plant these out in that plowed field, but it doesn't even let you dig out there. All right, I'm just going to cut down all of these trees and then replant all the saplings. And then we'll go milk because it's milking time. And collect the eggs. Out of 10 saplings that I planted, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got like 21 trees from that. Let's go milk Daisy. Daisy, do you have to be right in front of the gate? Oh, she moved right as I said that. Sorry, Daisy. And then she immediately tried to go out there. Come back here, you sod. Milk the cow. Empty that into there. Wait, give me that bucket. Empty. Daisy, get out of the way. Empty it into there. Daisy, come back. And then the last bit of milk. I really need that milking machine. Right, there we go. We've got enough for 2 batches of cheese. I'm going to make white mold cheese with this. I'll put it inside. And then we'll go collect the eggs. Right, put that in there. Some white mold and an egg and cook. And then we'll go collect the rest of the eggs. There'll be 6 more. Hi, girls. All the eggs done. I don't know how you're all the same breed of chicken, but you lay different colored eggs. Oh, we need wheat. Oh, gosh. I really hope that they want wild meat tomorrow or blue mold cheese at the burger store because I need money. I really need to do that silo. All right, there's our white mold curd. Go there. And we can make 1 more. Milk, mold, egg, and cook. It's like, do I invest the money in another cow or do I invest money in the silo so that I don't have to bring back wheat? I'm going to have to buy wheat now. I don't have any money. I've got $2. All right, so that's all going now. Now it's time to cut all of this wood. In this shed, I want to have planks storage and log storage. Log rack. So we want to have logs and planks. I hate the fact there's no snapping with buildables in this game. It's very annoying. And then we'll do this side as well. There we go. And then we'll have this in here in the middle and we'll run that while I'm running back and forward. How many do I need? 12 for each one. All right. All right. Now let's bring all these logs in. All right, full speed running. I can put 1 log in a log rack and then 1 on the saw. There's like a couple of seconds where it's not doing anything, but that's fine. It's not like I'm really in a hurry. I should be finishing off the roof rather than worrying about filling the racks. I mean, rather than building the racks, I should be worrying about building the roof. So it looks like each sapling gave me like 5 logs, which is crazy good. It's always a good idea to stockpile planks anyway, because once you get more and more animals, you have less and less time to cut wood. It's always good to just be able to grab some that you've already done. It's so weird how it gets like lighter through the night rather than darker. All right, and there's the last log from that. Finish the last bits of the roof and start finishing off all these racks, I guess. Hopefully they want either blue or white mold or wild meat at the store in the morning. It's like, I just don't know if I should get another cow or if it's better to diversify, you know, and get something else, because the quicker you get all the different products, the less of a problem it is. You know, each day the store will want something that you have. But doing things like meat cows takes so long. It takes so long to grow them. You got to get, you know, ideally to make money from that, you can buy one and grow it on and then process the meat into sausages and it's worth more than the cow cost you to buy, but it's always cheaper to breed them. And if you get 1 cow and 1 bull, it'll take 5 days for her to give birth and then another 5 days for the calf to be large enough to slaughter. So you've got 10 days turnaround. It's a very slow process. You're better off with the milking. There's always vegetables, but for that I need to build a greenhouse. I mean, I don't need to, you don't have to, you can grow them outside, but I'd need to build a greenhouse, probably another windmill, because I don't know if that one will reach for sprinklers over this side here, because watering is a nightmare. I don't want to not use sprinklers. I don't know. Maybe we could get a rooster, because then we could start having the occasional rooster chick for slaughter. They're not worth very much, but it's just another thing that we could sell. Pigs are good. They're very, very fast. Maybe pigs would be best, because if we get 1 boar and 1 sow, they have like so many babies. Again, you do have that same turnaround. You have that, I think it's 5 days. Let me check with pigs on here. How long are they pregnant for? 3 to 5 days. So the shortest amount of time, if you have a male and a female, after 3 days, you could get 3 or 4 piglets. So you get 3, and then another 8 days. So in 11 to 12 days, you can have 26 pieces of pork per pig. So you could have like 78 pieces of pork in 13 days, you know, versus 1 cow. You would raise like 1 calf in the same amount of time, and I think you get a similar amount. How much you get from a beef cow? 22 beef, so they get less, you know, the same amount of time, and you get 3 times as much from the pigs. The only thing is they do breed out of control super quickly. They're very cost effective though. It's a very quick way to make money. All right, this is the last log. I think I finished nearly all of the log racks. I can't see. These trees are 69%. Nice. I really do want the $1,500 to do the silo, but I'm just going to have to go and buy wheat. I'm just going to hope that in the morning someone wants this cheese. 65%, 79%, 68%. Let's just have a look around and see if there's any animals on my land. The lighting's really good right now. I haven't seen any animals for days. Since we shot that doe while I was bringing the cow back, I don't think I've seen any. Well, hardly any. I've not been seeing any animals. It's so dark, I can't see. I'm having like squint my eyes and that will give me a headache. I used to see deer like every day along here. Apparently this is a thing that a lot of people deal with, animals not spawning. I guess they're not spawning because I've been killing them all. It is 5:30 a.m. How's the cheese looking? All right, one of them's done, so we'll grab that. Nope, another one's done. So that one will be done in a second. That'll be the white mold, and that'll be the other blue mold that's full. All right, I'm gonna buy probably another cooler. And I think we'll just aim for another cow because they're gonna be the most lucrative. Okay, I'm gonna grab that cheese. Now there's no reason for me to wait anymore except for the trees to grow, and that they will have grown by the evening anyway. So I'm gonna go and sleep, and that'll bring us to 8 a.m. Can just skip the next couple of hours. Not that any farmer out there gets up at 8 a.m. They'd have most of their chores done by 8 a.m. Let's go see if I can sell any of this. Oh, I really hope they'll take wild meat because I have so much. It would be enough to buy another cow. Like today, I do need to buy wheat today as well. We desperately need feed for everybody. All right, what do you want today? Blue mold cheese, nice. I would have liked it if you would take the wild meat, but we'll take that. Sell blue mold cheese, and we've got another one there, and then we've got the white mold and the wild meat. All right, let's see, what have I got then? 1,000. All right, we'll go and buy what we can. I really would like another cooler, but I think they are like 100. They might be $95. I'm not sure if that's what the coolers are or the baskets. One of them costs that much. We should be able to get another cow though. We will add a dairy cow, and I'll buy her first so that she's there. Now I need wheat and another cooler. Do I want another pan? It'll make things quicker, but I don't need to make things quicker. We'll just save the rest. I'll save the rest of my money. I really would like to get a milking machine, so gotta be careful. All right, old girl, let's go. Come on, keep up. I've got a friend for you. Now, hopefully I can get her through the gate. Hopefully our old cow isn't standing. Hey, get back here. Hopefully our old cow isn't standing at the gate blocking it. Of course you're standing at the gate, you cow. Move away. Done now. Need the milk can. Where is it? It's in the house. All right, let's see if I can milk both of them. I don't know if you can just not milk them on the day you get them. Yeah, she's not giving me any milk. I might be able to this afternoon. She might give milk, but obviously you can't on the first day you get them. That's all right. This one will give me milk. Right, that's all the milk from you. Thanks. I can make 1 batch of cheese with that. I guess I'll make blue because I don't have any now because we sold all that today. Milk, egg, blue. Hook that. Yeah, let's run and get the car. And then what? I probably could cut those trees down. Which money do I have? $164. Wow. I really just need the store to request wild meat. I have so much. I've got like $300 worth, I think. Yeah, $315 worth at normal price. With a multiplier on it, it could be close to double that. All right, let's go back home. Put the wheat away. I guess we can put you in there now. We've got an empty cooler here. Right, are these ready to be cut down? They look like they are. Yep. God, there's so many of them. Let's dig another like 20 holes. These are all going to be very close together, but that doesn't matter. We're going to need more than 20 because I already had 20, I believe. All right, there's 30. That should be plenty. All right, I'm going to get all the saplings first, I reckon. Oh, I hate trying to see them in this stupid grass. Oh, it's milking time again. It doesn't actually matter though. I can just finish this. I can just finish cutting these down because I need the light anyway to see the saplings. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have so many saplings. I'm gonna have more than 30 trees. Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh my goodness, this is way too many trees. All right, that's it. I have no more spaces dug for saplings. All right, let's milk these cows. Do you have to stand right at the gate? Thank you. Yes, you. Next. Oh, stop throwing me through the fence. Can you move out of the corner? Because it keeps chucking me through the fence. Oh my God. Oh, I want my milking machine. All right, we've got enough for 3 batches of cheese. Let's do this. All right, milk, egg, blue. cook. Just go chop up some logs while I wait for that to cook. Maybe just like 5 of them. All right, take this one. I'll put that there. Do another milk, egg, and blue. And then the next one I'll do white. All right, there's all the logs. Oh my God, there's a lot of them. All right, put you in here. Whoa, 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 calm down. One more batch, milk, egg, and we'll do this one with the white mold. Got enough for 4 more batches. Start putting all these logs away, I guess. Put that last cheese in the cupboard. In you go. All right. It's very, very dark, so you guys probably can't see anything. Actually, you probably can actually see better than me because you don't have bright lights shining in your face. And if you do, I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to pick up all these logs and put them away. See, I'm really curious to see how many logs we got out of those trees. I think there was like 20 trees. Now we have 34 or 35. So if there's 5 per tree, that's so many logs. It's like 300 planks, more than 300 planks. But there's nothing else I really want to use planks for right now, so I don't need to cut anymore. So I can just store it all as logs. All right, now the rain's stopped, it's getting light again. All right, please hold while I collect all these logs and we find out how much I've got. It is 1:30 a.m. and I still have not finished stacking all these logs. So much so that the trees that I have grown to replace them look like they've almost finished. Can I dig holes and line my driveway with trees? I bet it won't let me. Oh, will let me dig down here. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Well, then I might be able to do like some decorative trees along the... Wow, I think I'm going to fill more than 2 racks with these logs. Well, I guess I could just keep that kind of number of trees there and then start using the saplings to do some decorative trees. I mean, unfortunately, they do all look the same. You don't get like a varied type of tree, but it still looks nicer than no trees. Although I feel like if I plant hundreds of them, it's probably going to start to look a bit weird. All right, there's the second rack filled and we've got 2 more logs. So I got 86 logs out of all of that. So what's that? 164 planks? 172. No. Yeah, 172. Wow, that's a lot of wood. Okay. I don't think there was anything else that I needed to do. Let's check on the cheese. 85, 39, 38, 65. Let's go to bed. It's nearly 4 a.m. Let's get a little bit of sleep. I'm glad this game doesn't have stamina. I hate any kind of farming games that have stamina. Well, I don't hate them, but they make things a lot harder. Let's grab this cooler and hope that somebody wants some wild meat or some moldy cheese. Hey, Best Burger, please say you want some wild meat. I've been hanging on to this stuff for like a week. It's gonna start going bad. Chicken sausage, pork sausage, beef sausage. Okay, literally nothing that I have. God, at what point do I just sell it normally? All right, what can I do then? Not much until 10. I guess I can collect the eggs. Not that I really need them. I am going to need more mold too. I've only got 4 of them left and I think I will probably get more than that in milk today. So egg time. Wow, you all laid white eggs inside today. Maybe it's time to get a rooster. At least our chickens could be multiplying. It's nearly milking time. Morning, ladies. None of these are ready yet, are they? 97%. Nearly. Why is it getting foggy in here? All right, it's time for morning milking. Get out of the way, you pest. Moo moo. Wah wah. Alright, your turn. This one's going to keep me through the fence again. Yep. Alright, there's our milk for the morning, which is 3 rounds of cheese we can do. We'll use up the white mold. Actually, we'll use up the blue mold first because that's more valuable. Milk, egg, blue mold, cook, done, and milk, egg, white mold, cook. Put this curd away. There should be some that are done in here, at least one. Yep, take you, pop you in the cooler on the back of the ute. All right, last lot of cheese, 1 milk, 1 egg, 1 blue mold, cook. We're gonna need to buy some more blue mold. I do not have the cash, so gotta hope there's wild meat or mold tomorrow that they want. Wild meat or cheese, rather. That cooler's full. Time to use the second one. I don't think we'll be going anywhere today. I think we'll just be stockpiling logs and maybe planting some trees somewhere pretty. It's probably another one that's finished at this point too. Not yet. What do we got? 9, 66, 65, 0, 7. Okay, so they've all got ages yet. All right, well, what I'll do is I'm going to start cutting down these trees, but I'm going to put the saplings in the back of my vehicle and then we'll find some spots to plant them. I'll replace any that I cut down. Any extras we'll put in the back like this, and then we'll get the shovel. All right, so now we're just going to spend some time cutting down the trees, piling up the saplings, and putting the logs away, and replacing the saplings. Nearly time for the afternoon milking, and it's raining. Now, I can't do all of the cheese because I only have 1. I could only do some plain cheese, and I really would rather not do that. Although I guess it's good to have it as an option in case the place wants cheese but not mold cheese. Oh my god, it's trapped me. I can't get out. Stupid game. Wait, get back here. I'm not done. I should always have like a thing full of milk too, because that does get requested. Okay, so that's enough for 4 batches of cheese. I think I might make one with the remainder of that mold, and then I might make 3 plain ones with egg, because it probably is good to have some plain as well. There's 1 with egg and the white mold. And while that's cooking, I'll go collect the eggs. I really think it could be worthwhile getting a rooster. They're only $250, and then our chickens could be just quietly multiplying on the side, which we would get more egg layers and occasionally a rooster that we could slaughter. Right, you're done. And then we'll just do milk with egg plain. We need to have some curd also that we're not, that we haven't aged. So unaged curd. Not because it's like I'm trying to make sure I always have something to sell to the store. That is part of it. But I know that by doing that, I'm losing money, but I really want to stick to that thing of just having a bit of everything. This into age there. That'll be super quick too. The plain ones are very fast. And then we've got 1 more batch. And then I'm going to start the trees along the driveway. All right, 1 more. That says 7.0, but it won't put it in there. So it mustn't actually be 7.0. It must be ever so slightly under it. Okay, well, I guess we'll start the trees then. God, I hope the store wants something from me tomorrow because I need money. I need to buy more mold. Otherwise, we won't have mold cheese available to them when they want it. When I'm finished putting trees along the driveway, I'll rearrange some of these logs. So we got 9 extra saplings. We got 10 to replace those ones. So nearly everyone either gave 2, or we averaged 2 saplings per tree. All right, so we're going to start as far down on the driveway as it will let me. How far back can I go? Okay, there, here. Oh, don't get stupid dark again. Oh my God. Good luck finding that spot again in this weather. No, I've definitely gone past it. All right, we're turning up the gamma again. This is ridiculous. Now, where was that hole? It'll let me dig here, so it's further back than this. Oh, and here, and here. There it is. So it definitely won't let me go back any further than this. Absolutely not. Okay. All right, plant some saplings. And these can be just a nice border for my driveway. I don't need any more trees, so. And these will only take a day to grow, so won't have to wait too long for it to look pretty. The gamma back to 2. I mean, they're kind of a little bit wobbly, but oh well. All right, now I'm going to move some logs here, if I can see. 2. Okay, we'll fill that back one. And then move these ones. I know I could just move them all to the back, but this way I'm kind of shuffling them back as I'm using them. It's fine. They're more for aesthetics anyway. Like, I'm not planning to ever use the logs that are all the way at the back here. It's just so that it looks like a nice full woodshed. That'll do. We'll go to bed. Is there any cheese done? There is. Hopefully the store wants some cheese of some sort. So we've got some blue mold and some white mold there. We've got some plain cheese, which is the red. This is the one that's got just the egg added. Nothing else. 64, 52, and 56. They won't be done in the morning, so let's go to bed, load up, and hope that Best Burger wants some of those cheeses. Because I need money. Because I need to buy something, and I've forgotten what it is. Mold. Okay, grab a cooler. I don't know if the price increase when it says cheese, if it's all cheese or if it's just plain cheese. I assume it's just plain cheese. All right, let's see if these guys want some cheese. Hopefully they do, or at least some wild meat, because I need money. All right, what do you want today? Cheese white mold and cheese blue mold. If only they'd said wild meat for the third one, we would have had the trifecta. That's okay. We can get rid of white mold, sell 396, white mold 396, blue mold 630, blue mold 315. Wow. These meals have been sitting here for 2 weeks. They're probably cold. Don't look at me like that. Wait, does he react to me? Oh my God, he does. What is with this deserted town, by the way? There's just food on the table. Was there like a rapture or something? I could sell some cheese. What have I got? 1901. Oh, should I get the milking machine? It'll make things so much easier. I don't need it. It's such a waste. Should get the silo. Well, I need to replace all my blue and white mold now because I don't have any. All that cheese is gone. I'm not getting another cow until I have a milking machine. All right, we need white mold and blue mold. I would like to make 10 of each, but I'll settle for 5. The milking machine is $7.50. It's not going to save me any money. It's just going to save me time. Milking doesn't take me that long anyway. Decisions. I'll get another milk can and we'll keep a can full of milk all the time. Oh, you can milk the sheep? Why does it say white mold sheep, but it says goat milk on it? I guess they didn't bother making one. I'm going to get a rooster and then we can at least have a fertilized egg every day. 740. Let's be sensible. That'll do for now. It's nearly milking time anyway. I'm going to take this Mr. Rooster home. Now I'll get attacked when I collect the eggs sometimes, but that's okay. I wish that you had incubators to hatch the eggs in rather than just leaving them on the floor. It'd be good if you had to incubate them. All right, buddy, welcome home. Here is your castle and here are your queens. All right, ladies, milking time. Can you not? I know you're going to go in there. Get lost. All right, you're next. Do not kick me through the... Can you move away from the fence, please? Yeah, facing the other way is perfect. Thank you. No, 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 hold still, hold still. It's better. Now, I should take this to Best Burger and see what I can get for it. It's a 1.8 multiplier, I believe. Let's look at the wiki. $3. That's per 1 unit, so it'd be $21 for 7. So what would this, what's this got in it? 21. So that'd be like $63. Ah, that's not really worth it. It is worth it more to make it into cheese. I did say I wanted to make sure I'm selling every product, but I can't afford to waste milk like that at this point. Can I pour this into the other one? No? Right, that's helpful. So I can't consolidate the two. Oh man, that sucks that I can't combine them because I can't use this 7 one. It's got like a weird amount in it and it won't let me use it. So that just has to be used later, I guess. Right, well, we can do 3 of something. It's raining again. Of course it is. I'll do 3 blue cheese now and I'll do 3 white cheese this afternoon after afternoon milking. We're only a few hours off the afternoon milking anyway. Are any of these nearly done? 81%, 90, 97. I don't even know what ones of those are blue cheese and what are white. Yeah, we really should get the silo. I think it's like, it'll be about $1,500 to do that. Right, there's another blue cheese. Pop you in here. Oh, we've got I think this is just a plain one, isn't it? No, it's a white mold one. Okay. Maybe I'll just use up all the blue mold. Yeah, I'll get the silo done because getting all that wheat is going to be a real problem. Can't see in here. Hang on, let's put in a thing for a light up here right in the middle. I'm going to go grab some metal. Let's go to the gas station and then I'll go to the hardware store. I always mix it up because the fuel filler cap on my car is on the opposite side to this. So that's why, if you're wondering why I always park it the wrong way, that's why. That's what I'm used to. We'll go to the hardware store, then we'll do the afternoon milking, make the rest of the cheese. I haven't seen wild meat show up for so long now. Either, like, I haven't seen any animals, and also I haven't seen wild meat show up at the burger store as a request for ages. All right, let's see what I can get. Let's get 500 metal plates, and I'll get a 50 kilo bag of concrete. And that's part of what I need for the silo. And then I just need another 75 metal plates, and I can use a little bit of that metal for that light in the woodshed. Oh, my trees are growing. Pop the concrete into the silo and put some metal into that lamp so I can see in the woodshed. There we go. Can't really see right at the back, but you can see enough. And then I'll put the rest of this metal into the silo. Okay, now it only needs 79 or something like that. All right, milking time. No. Right, you're done. Oh, you're facing the right way now too. Thank you. Thank you. And done. And that'll be 4 batches of cheese. So we'll be able to use up that blue cheese and then start on the white. Milk, egg, blue cheese, cook. All right, now I need to remember to check the eggs at 10 a.m. because any late at 10 a.m. are fertilized eggs. And I need to keep those separate because I do actually want chickens. Milk, egg, blue cheese is done. This one away. If you ever do this, if you ever drop the pot on the floor, don't pick it up and put it back on the stove before putting the rest of your ingredients in, because I've done that before and it just immediately starts cooking. See? So you will mess up your recipe. So if you ever accidentally pick it up, do not immediately put it on the stove. It's a trap. All right, last batch. Milk, egg, mold, cook. All right, we've got lots of cheese now. We'll have 7 wheels of it. All right, I'll just cut down some trees now. Put some logs away, I guess. All right, so I'm just going to cut all these ones at the back down and put all of their saplings in the UTV and we can plant them down the driveway. Okay, the light's getting too bad for me to see properly. My eyes don't work very well in this level of light. All right, let's get ready to plant some trees. I'll grab one, put them in there. I wish you could carry a bundle of them. As if anyone can, like, she can carry a whole log, but she can only carry a single one of these little saplings. That seems unlikely. Last one. There. All right, that's enough of that for one day. All right, just pick all these up and then I might call it a night. All right, load these logs into this rack. That's about it I can do. Let's go to bed. Eepy time. All right, let's go check and see if we can sell anything. Pork, sausage, beef, meatball, egg. No sales today. Guys, when will you ask for wild meat again? I've had it in this cooler for like a week. Well, no sales for me. It is unrealistic how much food the chickens eat in this game. Can you get out of the way? I'm trying to pick up your poop. Now, any eggs that get laid at 10 are fertilized eggs, so we got to be aware of that. I'm just passing time by moving logs. These ones at the back will probably never be used. They are purely decorative. Let's go see where this egg ends up. Who's going to lay the fertilized egg today? All right, where is it? Bark. There it is. Now, if I pick up this egg, I will get pecked. Ah, don't chase me. Don't chase me. No, leave me alone. I needed to put it separate to the other egg so I wouldn't accidentally cook it. Okay? I was just moving it. Come over here, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I pressed the right button, you moody little bugger. No, stay here. I'm not done milking you. You're a grumpy bum. Oh, you're already in the right spot. Nice. Oh my God. I hate when it does that. You weren't in the right spot at all. It's milking time. God, I want the milking machine, but it's $750. But it makes this process so much faster. All right, there we go. We've got 3 more batches of cheese to make. And then there isn't really anything else I can do with the day because I've already checked they're not buying cheese. We probably have some that's done. So let me grab a cooler that's not got stuff in it. 24, you have space. We'll grab you. Where's the done cheese? There is no done cheese. Oh, I thought there would be. Milk, egg, put the pot on the ground. Remember, you don't put it back on the stove or it immediately starts cooking. Now it can go on the stove. This one away. We have a lot of cheese. All right, 1 more batch, milk, egg, mold, and that's all of our white mold and all of our blue mold. And until the shop wants more cheese, I'm gonna be stuck with it. The cows are milked, the eggs are collected. This feels like an end point because there isn't anything more I can do for this day. I think that's a good point as any to stop. We've got our cows. That's what we came here for today. We started making cheese. We're making money. There's a log on the ground here. Let's pick that up. So what did we get done today? Let's see what was achieved. We've got this lovely woodshed built. I mean, the racks for the planks aren't done, but that's not important. We've got a beautiful stand of trees that are just perfectly renewable, and we've started putting them along the driveway to make it look a bit more pretty. The silo's getting there. I need more money. I've only got $368. I need like another 700 and something to finish the silo. We got a rooster. We got 2 cows. We started today with no cows. Now we have 2 cows. And that's about it, I think. It's all looking pretty good. We've got a lovely full cheese cupboard. We've got our 2 cows. We've done our woodshed. We've got our beautiful renewable wood. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. So that was episode 2 of this new Ranch Simulator series. I think it's going really well. I think that will be it for this time. I hope to see you back next time when I come back and we'll start working on getting this silo and this windmill, and maybe we'll get some pigs. I'm not sure. But don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow me over on Twitch too. Link should be in the description. If not, just search Divion on Twitch. It's the same name. It just has an underscore at the end of it. But it has the same... Does it have the same logo? No, it doesn't have the same profile picture. But anyway, thanks to everybody who came along. This has been fun. Good progress. I look forward to next time we'll make even more. All right. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.